Hi, this is Sally from Strength Ambassadors here. I'm talking to you from my little canal boat that I live on in northwest London. And today I want to talk to you about a really good way to get over any little technique issues that you're having, or a bump in the road that you've hit, or a kind of plateau that you're going through. And there's one method which is so effective that I have just used it again and again over the years to solve all kinds of different issues. And it's called the grease the groove method. And all that means is that you do a small number of reps, so really low number of reps, but you do them very frequently, like several times a day, instead of how you would normally train several times a week. And it's so versatile, this method, that it can be used to get over a technique issue, or a mobility issue, or a strength issue, or really anything that's just kind of nagging away that you find really hard to just kind of get past your problem point. So some of the ways that I've used this technique over the years, because I've been using it for about 10 years, are first of all, I remember a few years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, I was working very hard on powerlifting, and I had real problems with my squats. I used to have, not a very good squat. I couldn't go down very low. My mobility wasn't that great, and I used to tip forward a lot, had a lot of forward lean. And so I was getting stronger, but my technique was not that great. And what I did is I had this full length mirror in my flat where I was living at the time, right in the hallway. And I said to myself, right, every time you walk past the mirror, you're going to do a squat and, check your form in the mirror. So I did that, and I did that for several weeks, probably about a month. Literally every time I went past that mirror, I dropped into a squat position and then just checked it out in the mirror and tried to fix it. And it was really successful, and my squat position improved loads, and my squat got a lot better, and then I was able to progress it by moving heavier weights. So that was really good. And another time I used it, I wanted to improve my pull-ups, and at this stage I could do pull-ups, but what I really wanted is I wanted to get to 10. I wanted to be able to do a set of 10. That was my goal. And at the time I had a pull-up bar in my flat. It was in the the doorway to my bedroom, on the door frame. And again, I made a commitment to myself that every time I went through that door, I was going to do one pull-up. And obviously I'm in and out that door quite a lot, so over the course of a week I racked up quite a lot of pull-ups. And it's a really good way to build up strength and endurance. And although it might sound counterintuitive to just be doing a single pull-up, it's just that frequency of doing it several times a day, day after day after day, it really makes a difference to your strength. And I've used this method with handstands. I used to do a lot of break dancing back in the day, and I really wanted to get good at handstands, so I used to do that. And I've also used it for Olympic lifting, and you don't need any weight to practice this with Olympic lifting. You can just use a stick, so you could do it at home or at the office if you've got a stick handy, and just practice the movement. So for example, I used to have a lot of problems with my jerk position overhead, and I spent a lot of time practicing the split jerk with just a stick, and really focusing on trying to get into an ideal position every single time. And this is the sort of thing that you can do, while the kettle's boiling. You can use those little pockets of time during the day. You don't have to set aside huge amounts of time. You don't have to go to the gym. It's just whatever you can do at home, or at the office, or in the park, but just small frequent sessions throughout the day. Do that for a few weeks, and you will notice tangible differences, I would say, in about 4 weeks. So give it a go, pick an exercise or an issue that you're really having problems with. Try it over the next few weeks, grease the groove, and let me know how you go. Bye for now.